Hawula sikhona iplatform yabantu abasha abahlala ekhoneni abaxoxa indaba abafundisanayo abavula nomqondo abashare bonke abakwaziyo yabo. Igama lami uThulane la ikasi bangazi ngobhumba and la kuhawula sikhona ngeke ngihambe ngiyi-one akaze ngihamba ngiyi-one vele yabo. Ngibuye kuyovutha namhlanje ibuyile inja yami ngiyazi seniyamazi by now. Dooms, I'm sure it's the third time now. Sekusekhaya.
Sekusekhaya bafethu ngiyabonga bafethu futhi again balaleli ekhaya bafethu and the ghost yethu.
Yes, he called the ghost yethu. When you came by ghost before, I think I must shoot izangoma ne understanding ubungoma echilas. None foot.
That other one need to do that shall not be made.
Yeah? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Nah. I've been doing this thing now. Hey, saying because we are set to do Zayangale. Bulela site lila.
Awu awukholekile zabantu.
Yenye kula siqale khona uyazi Ntokozo. Sisaqala sishutha ngecondenser mic nyane one, yabo. Sibuya kude mfethu le nto.
Kuyafuneka mfethu choose growth bafethu. Yazi nosubona sesihleli kanjani se-radio. Next time mfethu next time zabile. Next time improvement every day dog. Because nalast nje babezile beshuta ngefone and today khona amakhamera antswembu namhlanje.
Antswembu.
Bitch. Wasina mfethu babuza ama-close up but I know.
Hayi siyabonga mfethu improvement. Ngiyabonga nani majensi ukuhlala ningisupporta. Manginibiza njalo niyeza noma nazi ukuthi le bhumbi yosihlupha ngeke sibhadale nokusibhadala.
No, yabona meta ukubhadala to. Pero yazi mawufile ukuthi mfethu sometimes khona ezinye izinto ekumele uphawule ngazo mfethu. Makukhona ama-platform so mfethu if we get an invite, honor that invite.
Yeah,
because there's a lot khona abantu ababhanga aba-teacher khona amanye amasulu ongawathinta hashel ngale information that we have khona kusebona sithemba phela lapha ngaphandle lama-platform ayasiza to. So it's not a matter of imali, no, imali sizoyibona ekugcineni.
Plus wena Tumzu ukhala ufana naye Ntokozo.
We need to impart some knowledge because hey man, as mawazi izinto eyi-one and then you keep them to
Sondeza incane mic yakho ntana. Sondeza incane, yeah.
You-one and you're not imparting that knowledge or awuvusa omunye umuntu ungagcina mhlanya because now ubona u-wrong
and the lento izohlala yenzeka.
As the wise man said once, when the wise man shut up, fools multiplied. Yeah, once in 15 to 7 pili yathula. Vele kuba nelimini.
Zwileke hlala esikhulu.
But that's a ring.
They justify indaba inokukhuluma kakhulu.
Hayi ngami mina.
What nenza nale yami yokuba inquisitive ibelula for zizoba simple ukuthi senze yonke lento le. Yeah, first topic engifuna sicale sikhulumeni ngayo guys, aka bafethu.
Yo,
He's always
May his soul rest in peace.
yeah,
The Haitian face.
yes Bumba. First and foremost, yes, I can speculate and everything, man. But my one question that I don't think anyone has been asking is, what is the motive?
yeah.
Why need to? What is the motive? Speculating further? No.
Yeah.
It holds water, but it's a bit weak. Speculate abangani, okay. It holds water, but the only thing proving that is the friends. But why?
The time akuthi why? Emotive revenge mntanami if time angithi kunjalo allegedly guys ngakhohlwa allegedly sesizosuka nje sisuke ebhandini.
I went up, but the heads why it's be there for me now. That one is a bit weak. I don't see where we could go with that one until maybe something strong comes up. Machita, ngishaya ngale video kamchita, but it may be.
Umchita muphi?
Oh, what's it? Don't design.
Yeah. What video is that?
The one was stretching outside. There's a video. You haven't watched the video?
I saw the video.
The video was analyzed. There's a guy is busy stretching outside. As stretch, PJ is talking to one of these hitmen. It was analyzed the whole video on Twitter.
Before the shooting.
Before the shooting, and
Smoke.
even
during
the shooting, apparently the only one who covers his ears. Young Todd.
Before he can.
No, after they shot, AKA.
Yeah.
He's the only one in the video of Vala Zinhle. And so the question then becomes, did you know the shot was coming? Wokumuntu is scrambling for cover.
Yeah.
When
Uvalile.
so if one is it there,
And I question
we understand it's questionable.
Udon Banban lo.
That's his name. But I'm looking for the motive. Like, Magnet, I'm looking for the motive. Let's say, when I'm at XI5, a ranking watching it takes over 6 years. That's the motive. We are cooler. I understand. So, for AKA is about to drop May 24. Sure. Maybe, possibly, they heard the album and they knew. But would know the album was released. Me in King, because Super Mega,
Yeah.
but I don't see why you would want to take someone out for that. Because he's been making hits.
Just said of it.
And secondly, there's this whole wave of musicians in the South African music industry who now want to own what do they call them?
Masters.
I'm a master's wow. You understand? So you never know which maybe Ihamala. And then there was a speculation.
I win. Informative night anyway.
Eugene from Trophies.
Bro.
You mentioned Duguti in the industry, people with money outside of the industry or even in the industry, they want to clean money through musicians. And they'll come in, offer you maybe 5 million to host an event and they milk that we share a new event. They come back, they give you 10 million and say, Chief, go bank this money. This is money from the proceeds of the event.
It doesn't matter what you do on the NC.
So you find, because these musicians are being flashy, mhlawumbe uyashuta uyahlanya lona uzoyidla le mali kancane yangithona only to find ukuthi mhlawumbe lo muntu omnika imali umuntu ongafuni imali yakhe ithintwe ngaleyo ndlela.
Yeah.
So that may just be another one, but I'm looking for the specific motive.
Yeah, ngabani Don design. Why would Don phela mele uyibheke ngabo labo bantu if uyayibheka ukuthi why would Don design want to kill AKA? Why would the father-in-law want to kill? You understand? Bonke labo bantu motive yalo yini? You understand? You can't say ayikho nje kanjalo.
These 4 situations, I don't know what to say. Let's rank these 4 scenarios. Who is like
Number.
apparently a legend?
Excuse.
Mara naku lo ku CCTV footage wenzani naloka stretcher yenza into angayazi.
So ila machit.
Unless
Unless it's connected zonke lezi.
it might happen organize umjida ukuthi amdosondeze eDurban because of mabasho bathi le restaurant beka perform abuyo into ya sudden because of a history yokulento.
Yeah, they closed.
Yokubukha a major artist or yokubukha an artist ayinalo but all of a sudden ucase ngabhukiwa and the booking yakhona in 24 hours.
So there was no flyers, no marketing.
Yapathalwa nje.
And then I'll point out something else, but someone said that person will tips, in the video, as they're walking out of the club, there's a guy who hugs AKA. Now,
Yeah, I saw that.
according to the bro code, man, that hug was too long. Number 1. 2, he spins him around to expose him to the pavement. And Todd, I'm trying to understand how that happened and why it happened. And Todd, but yeah, that's a story for another day. Just enjoy. Video. No man, there's a whole hug that goes on for too long now.
And who's that guy? Are they friends?
Apparently, that is Tibbs, the guy who
Got short line.
so short. But I don't know how.
Manje mos lapha ku video
One,
ngisafuna ukubuza lo ukuthi ngoba kubonakala i-1 shot.
yes, and then now what I saw,
Let's buya.
I actually saw 2 shots. Yabo. There's a shot that goes to AKA, and then there's a guy who runs to
The black
with the black clothes. He runs to a person. Mabuya. Kunenye light.
Khona lo ngathi uyabuya njengoba ikhalele phansi. Uyabuya ungena phakathi restaurant.
Yeah, there were 2 shooters. And corner on the left, the corner on the right. So the second shooter also shot.
So that's the one who shot him.
Yes, and then apparently the police are involved. Hey, Siyobonga.
Allegedly, apparently, please.
That's why I said apparent. How the police are involved is they issued a statement that does not coincide with the way the crime happened in Akon. Hence why you ask, why was it 6 shots when in the video we see 1 shot? The plan did not go according.
Usho ukuthi
They alleged.
bese sipanic statement ngingomathala bona, is that what you're saying?
Immediately when they get confirmation ukuthi uMadala out, then they issued a statement and told.
Phela sivuke ekuseni vele sekunjalo.
I'm not sure if Ingabi bezinga communicate now, or obviously ngathi Ingabi once baqeda ukwenza something they must go into hiding. So it seems somewhere in this chain someone did not have the correct information and they released indaba ye 6 shots. Na kumele simbuke ngesono.
Ubani loyo vele ukhipha indaba ye-6 shots? Hayi, uyacaka lo 6 shots vele.
Abantu banephepha, Mike. Abantu banephepha mfethu.
Stories, there was a drive-by.
It can be, but they drive by.
What I can say is the way this thing was planned, it seemed as though he was never going to make it. Bebayomthola one way or another in that instance. So if you go watch the video being analyzed, there were even 2 cars on the side of Lemote Melangene Guyo. I think that is the planned
Getaway car.
drive-by. Which do you had either plan A, throw him on the paper, get him as his hand is stepping into the vehicle. Plan C, shoot him from the other side because he's not covered. And window hung up. You understand? So it seems as though Vene.
So i-bodyguard lona lilimele kanjani? Because ne-bodyguard siwanalo lilimela ngisho. So kushuthi enye i-shot nayo le balenziwa.
Yeah, no, that.
You know,
Netflix special.
I talented musician, super mega star.
You know, from what?
but yeah,
And death is funny. Ngendlela yokuthi you get killed for one reason when you need to be alive for 20 more. You understand? So whoever shots or AKA deep down others would see impilo should not be so cheap.
Yeah,
Shot for
reason, a bad.
someone who loves you, favorite.
and then I'm up to people that do,
People who look up to you.
like AIDS.
But even the tourism industry of South Africa, like
True.
someone needs to understand.
The economy of this country has lost.
My God,
Right.
someone needs to understand what they've done here. You understand? You have not just shot someone a pavement in. No, you have shot an icon and made him even more of an icon.
Yeah.
Now, his music will constantly be celebrated according to the way he died. Like Tupac. I don't want to compare him to Tupac, but if you die a martyr, your music lives on forever.
Yeah.
There are AKA bafita.
Hey, so any sense of my special?
Mara miranga feti says me was special there.
What do you mean?
No man, but this one fit is like to believe even to the believe like she would you ban or to visit.
Same na kusenzo mosisera around.
I sense of it like nama camera ka sense of it. Pero tinan
Kita ma witness iwes. Kaya ngakabantu basendlaba one. Abantu ababoni
upset up according to recording mfethu obasibonile South Africa tibule kanjani. Senza sazi bule.
Yeah, mara lezo zinto zingamanipulate nje yami. Uyazi bangayenza noma yini or whatever. Khuluma ngabantu ebebakhona endlini phakathi ababonile ukuthi kwenzakaleni.
Yeah.
Even today. Joe, come on.
Hey, you know very
Semzansi la.
Mama usunyamala the case kaje the next thing thina siyini fethu iklasisi ngawasili.
Mara I love what AKA had nomntana ke Joe.
True.
It was very nice.
Yes.
It's very painful to see ukuthi umntana ngeke asabene time mfethu.
Yo. Befuthu leyo fethu izimkhulu.
Kubuhlungu Joe.
Bafethu nathi sawa emotional ke bafethu.
Sizothi no, let's come back. My boy. Awufuna ukube soft. Amazing.
Killers,
Yeah.
we know the reason why we lost such an icon.
Mike that.
May we know the reason why we lost such an icon. Because really, it was unfair. There used to be an era in hip hop where you chose a side. You were either
West or East?
for AKA
Okay.
or for Casper, you know?
Yeah, ne?
And man, I don't want to say Casper's whack,
No, I know what.
Just said it.
Ask could be so maravele. You know what I like no Casper West. Casper West is a businessman, dog. There's not to do music work. Yana is good when it comes to business.
AKA music onzoyimbuka. Hayi angisho ukuthi sibacompare.
Yeah, mara fana ungathala from first album dog until lezo phuma nge-24 ku-last track dog uzuzwa na
Chazi ukuthi akhona ama-ghost rider, number one.
Yeah.
Ne?
Okay.
And number two.
Solvenuga is that?
And number two, all I hear is in his music is shouting.
Ubani Casper?
You know, there's no bars, there's no. Like, I appreciate his music, but I would not maybe drive down to the Northwest list.
Okay, yeah, but let's not take away this AKA things he mix with Casper. Why every time you're gonna turn Casper into AKA things, no.
otherwise actually show me just give us
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah, it's fine. Another thing I liked about Yonke Lento, how their family treated to Nadia Nakai.
Ne?
Yeah, like Bamsonde Zine.
Hi. I think on this poor
Okay.
You know, singabantu belona besintu.
Yeah.
They understand.
Yeah.
And now you've got two cultures here. So, from that point of view, we'll say yes.
Which point of view? The colored side.
Yeah, I don't want to put
Okay.
into block sense why it is
Okay.
So, from that point of view, yes. But from our point of view, as Ahmed Besintu, obviously as far as I understand it, as it was explained to me, ukuthi mawuzo attenda izinto ezihlangene nomngcwabo or even umngcwabo wobaba mntanakho or as a girlfriend kumele ugezwe. Understand? So because AKA apparently did right by Zinhle uhlawulile umntwana and all those things, kusho ukuthi kibo they understand that culture, and after all of this, Nadia Nakai, they'll do something for her, you know. But I'm afraid of one thing. This thing is gonna spill on socially to other SMI TV. I understand.
Ukuthi bazodemand ukuthi mawushonile i-girlfriend kumele no, it depends nange-level of relationship ebeseni kuyo. Let's say uku-relationship and already vele abantu bakini ne-relationship bane-relationship nebhebi lakho, understand? Umamakho ujwayelene nebhebi lakho, like bajwayelene ngaleyo ndlela. Angeke ukuthi masowushona manje sekumele bathi hayi sewuzenza masiphila Friday.
Ayi yona ngiyayibona leyo mfana yabona
Understand? Mara if icherinyana boyijola ninyonyoba.
No, you know, one nesintu lento idonsa umkhokha, ne? As it was explained, ukuthi it's almost like if you attend these things, your boyfriend stays with you or your husband or your fiancé. Understand? So normal when so uyadlulela, if awugezwanga, there'll constantly be an issue in your relationship.
Okay, understand. Pet oranyana.
Yeah, uba naleyo aura leyo yabona uyakulandela from emathuneni ukuthi cherem yakhe.
Hey mara seselapho kuleya kanalena ekhaya fit mara le yenza uzinhle yona wazi imichitha neyibona kanjani
Then manje
we manje posta ngakhona shuti nebhari yakhe le enye ithini fit because fit come on joy do something why you the way fit mkesh up fit okay fit
labantu laba they had a relationship, they even had a kid, and manje abazondani. And obvious they had Joe, come on. You started tribute to Podi Lumadal. Shooting Nafila Umchita move.
look order
Fine.
chita again better manje it feels like ingati
Sense so.
feels like ngati okay
I want you to be balls right now.
Yes.
Ne?
Yes.
Uhleli nozini. Right? Uzinhle is mourning an ex. Ne? Yes, ubaba umntwana mara he's an ex at the end.
Yes.
Yantona.
Yes.
So Alright, first few times uyezwa ukuthi ushonile umadala uyakukhalela futhi uzuyambamba sorry baby okay sharp. Hayi man marabalanga ayahamba kuyaposta
Post phela manje phali indoda.
uzibuza ukuthi hayi namba ngiposta hayi
Kanje.
It's fine. Mina ngeke ngithreaten isho umtolele ubhodile
Very marasted man.
lento yenzeka manje because and it's fine abantu abahili or abamoni ngendlela eyi-one. Maybe yena indlela yakhe yokuhila is to relieve ama-memories and maybe wenzela nomntanakhe ukuthi umntanakhe abe ne-comfortable place abone ukuthi akusimi ngiyi-one olimele ngoba bami. Imagine if lo mntana u-KK njengoba abhodile bese uZinhle yena akanandaba uposta ama-champagne or whatever ayenza into zakhe Zinhle by error. Umntanakhe asepeyinini kanjani?
no the problem
She needs to not help yena nalo mntwana nalo kule pain and lo mntwana udinga ukulibona ukuthi umama mna is going through the same thing.
the problem is not help posting, the problem is the frequency, you understand?
Hayi nto.
Kusho ukuthi kudliwa eke ekuseni kudliwa eke emini kudliwa eke ebusuku.
Obvious.
Girl calling out another guy.
Ndoda AKA udliwa yithi sila eradioini badlala yena kayi-3 kayi-5 in one show kayi-10. So cabanga ukuthi ubongo njani.
Once you've indicated which you are mourning, ne, we are aware which you are mourning as an ex-baby mama or ex-what.
Yona vele
One is gonna gauge ukuthi hayi uZinhle namhlanje akapostanga. Sesi aware with Hashem. La khona.
uyayibona lento.
It's not about you. It's not about you guys. It's about her. Yeah, now post.
Great to disagree. What I'm gonna say is different strokes for different folks.
Yeah,
We are mourning. Let her mourn that way. I understand.
now no babes bekamuna ngendlela.
Loyo ke ya.
Emzansi la.
Loyo bekajabulela ukuthi akaphumile ey'nkingeni.
Hayi emzansi. Apha allegedly. Sesiyosuwa yona kule.
Bekadlala sini.
Oh zangisuwa lapho lento mfethu babes bit.
Yeah, mara on a lighter note guys ke.
When it comes to lezi lama killings dog. Khona le ntwana le baqeda ukuyibulala for uyibonile. For iwhiskey.
Kuphi manje?
Ukuthi iphile iphule iwhiskey abanye abochira bayi-3 bayigwazile. Hey dog, intwana bazizolane man. Yeah, I think if it's not later kind of somewhere but leyo bantu abakhuluma ngakhona. Yeah, le ntwana le apparently ngathi untwana beka wachayisa iwhiskey yaphuka and then yasuka.
Manje ubhodile lo.
Manje ngicela ukufunda yona khona into ngicela ukuposta nayo vele.
Into yenzeke nela.
I think over the weekend.
For a bottle of whiskey.
For a bottle of whiskey, dog.
Have they been arrested? Have they been arrested?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I'm still just rolling out some case stuff. Hey, fit. Tukiyam kwazile.
Because
Kwazile ntwana fit. Kwazile ntwana blind. Nabanga futshwana fit beka mfit. Ipinto ezenzakala kwazilona futshwana kunanje.
Kanti
so young, shame.
yes.
So young.
Asuruhleka mara hita
Kuchil mara it's said in fit. Seeing good number 2000.
No why, man. We talked about this earlier. Something needs to happen with this younger generation. Ubonisa ukuthi impilo akusi sponge. Understand? I can bet you there were drugs involved here. I don't think you could get so mad
For you.
in a correct state of.
Awusamele lokuthi
I mean, even noma thina growing up sijava bomabhahama nani umjitozo wesibhodlela noma dlula or it. Angicabanga ukuthi ifika kuleyo ndlela yokuthi sigcine simshaya or besidla imali yokugcina kusho ukuthi bebadla imali yokugcina. And
yazi izinto ezinje mina ngokubona kwami zicala for i-clouds ile nto ukuthi bebafuna yabo obvious it escalated but bona hayi ukuthi uma icala le nto bebathi bayamgwaza obvious bekule nto uthe kwazosijwayela kabo wena naye mhlambe wathi hayi fuck nina hayi wena phela yabo ya-escalate
Embaraza too.
amanye amamera so
yazi when you point out this confrontation kanje ne angifuni ukuba sensational. I don't want to be labeled misogynistic, but kune issue la also of 3 girls ganging up on one boy. And there is now this thing, or there's always been this thing of girls believing which they can take on males in terms of physical fighting. Nami konjare angithela ngeglazi busweni. Hey, ngashodanga ngempama.
Hey,
And kuboshwa abantu.
uyayizwa le nto.
So this thing needs to stop. Bheka manje sebenzeni. Babulala
I-violence ayisipani. That's why bathi kumele ucontrol emotions wakho. Kumele mabakuthela kanjalo, uzicalm down, hamba uzisule uvaye. Hlukane nento eningi.
I understand, but I do.
Hey ndoda ngoba ukuyothela leyo mpama. Uza understand uleleke mfanami yakutshela.
No, but manje banida almost a gap who they can get away with things, you understand? Because manje everywhere mhlambe bamamele le podcast but oh bas Taylor is gonna walk away.
Mara yona mfethu isedo. Babulana kanje bafethu. Eish.
Yasekhele kudala bathi kwenzakalani?
Bonus. Yasekhele sidala ngazi bathi okay uthole ibail wathi bahlanya abantwana besikolo futhi bayochisa la kwabo.
Namhlanje
Aje to. Namhlanje vele baphumile ngo9 vele baphume ile. Ngonile nafikhala ngada ngasithi si vele mawaphuma la. Ubone ukuthi sesimanje ke musha ke. Khona umunye mawovile wathi yazi mari pasi mushela abantwana besikolo ile isikhathi ngithi hayi covid nayo amosha mari futhi covid worse imusha 4 years. Now at least it's just awanyana just ukuthi bayosotha out leya case. What is happening? Ehle kuvele kahle kahle khambini ngaleyo laba sekhele kudala.
apparently ntwana ngathi bathi beyiphethe or pepper spray what or in something ngathi ihamba i-pepper spray yona le body.
Hey
uzagcina lezi ezinye pepper spray abanye bakwatha bayisha.
leyalimazana nje. Pepper spray.
Mangizwa ngisisho allegedly hey
But
Allegedly.
hey yabantu bayasuwa wawe
why are these kids carrying weapons?
hey bro
Mabe singaphathi next.
right ndoda yo besihephi esikolweni besijama
Laba thina besinama activities guys esigele. Thina khumbula kahle guys. Thina ama activities bowakhona wona ukuthi sibe busy besingama boy scouts. Understand idisc ibe khona esigele. Ichiri besihamba sizibukela mfethu zizwe. We understand bes mfethu like manje asekho lezi zinto lezi mfethu mabashilana abasachekani bavakashelana to.
Sure.
Kuchinkaza ile mfethu my age of 12 13 mfethu obvious.
So there's an issue as well with our education system.
Yeah.
that one vele leyo
Our education it's poor.
siyayazi sonke Brenda. With that said nicabangani nge-S.O.N.A njengoba nisho
Amangawodwa hey. Mara ukhuluma iqiniso bafethu he's been saying job. He's been saying creating. He's been mara creator supposed to one minister of what? Minister of electricity. Then bese public relation yena yenze one go the department of what the minister of what state owns no enterprise public enterprise yeah bese yenzeni yena makozoba na minister waqina sibene mina ushilo manje mati yabo GPV minister of GPV
You know,
of street lights.
what to talk about lo muntu o deliver isona.
yeah
Rather, it's gonna require full episode entsha sha.
okay asithi kancane
Okay, mina what I can say, man.
I'll summarize i-S.O.N.A ukuthi when according to what
Essentially, to summarize the S.O.N.A, he says, I've destroyed the country and I'm doing well. According to abantu abangithi. He speaks nothing. Okay, let me say this. Politics is on 3 levels. Kona le level thina sibhekile where you're expecting a leader to say something, the leader says something. Kona is second level where we're watching from a national point of view about corruption. Then there's a third level that we're not aware of. The third level are the people who own all of this. Young John, it's a game, it's a matrix. It's like we're in a dome, and then they send, would say, go make them do this now, go make them do that. So, according to my point of view, South Africa is being destroyed deliberately. Things are being sold deliberately. we have an issue with S.O.N.A deliberate.
Hey wena.
Iyaphulwa leya moto khona ukuthi izothengiswa cheap.
Ne?
Yabase Eskom
Basic-
yenza 100 years this year, cabanga.
Hey,
In its existence. Eskom yenza 100 years this year.
cabanga in 100 years khani sizoba ne-load shedding.
Namhlanje.
Really?
Asibuyele isibhekeni. Asibuyele isibhekeni bafethu. Akene ezinye izinto vele sike siyenze ngenye indlela bafethu.
So nsini uminister nimfundi.
Simikisa. No, kodwa lo, wethamanga ngona.
Mina Pumba ngithi akusizi.
Yeah.
Why ngithi akusizi? You cannot have a CEO who ended load shedding and generated capacity. Ne? Nine Mulif. With his engineer, Coco. And then Mauba keeper, I don't know Maba Puma, Mauba keeper. Ufake umuntu odismal ngale ndlela yokuthi
Une history of destroyer. I come
bonisa ama stage bengawazi khona.
and there's still a
And that guy, I think he has a history of destroying a company enkulu na.
Hence why ngithi we're on the third level of government now that a lot of people don't understand. I can't buy imoto entsha kuwe Pumba uzongidurela. So there's someone who's trying to buy S.O.N.A. What they need to do is they need to break S.O.N.A down. Bayikhipha amavili, bayikhipha amatayeri iphili, bese ngithenga igogogo nge-3,000. Bese masenga kimi, ngithe vula igarage sibuyisele lama-parts. Yangithola. This is what they're trying to do with S.O.N.A.
Yeah.
This is what they're trying to do with Transnet. This is what they've done with S.A.A.
And then Dinel nayo.
Basically, we're going to be a country that owns nothing. So, and manje siyobhadala for electricity. If you don't want to pay, you sit outside. Anton, how is it that you grant a license? There's a certain producer, siyamazi omunye elinye ikhehla nje lempumulo controls everything. Namhlanje uvukile wavula efrijini.
Uhlangana wena yakhe
Thanks la.
Something yakhe. They gave that guy a license to almost be S.O.N.A. Where is that going? Obviously, he's in line to buy the thing, fix the thing, then sell it back to at 10 times.
At 10 times.
Simple. So what power this stuff electricity? Of course.
Saziswana nje lapho.
Ukuthulisana nina on the second and the first level of government. Angithola. Bese banidlala ngama stages, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. But the end goal is to sell that thing to someone.
Yeah, but in like but destroy like even small businesses though. How do they expect to go to see afford if motor we thingisa and then we're supposed to pay, but aksana the means of income? As a man, you understand? Because of load shedding has destroyed a lot of people of small businesses. You understand? Now here destroy a man and more than 2,000 and a much of supply. You understand? So if Bazu charge by big a go and then get by privatize and then by expensive, then how do they think with Tina's going to be?
Abaseko la emzansi card basathi la
Yizwa lento handling is showing it each and every minister. I think it une offshore account in Switzerland because angeke uzwenze into embi kanje knowing ukuthi kusazolunga phambili kushuthi khona into ezayo enzima kakhulu ezidestroy understand so that bona my destroy bathatha the first flight out because bazabe afford yes iyadura dog esiyadura vele izodura I think if I do much izodura understand mase kufika leso sikhathi ayikhona ukubaleka siyobhekana nayo lento ezayo singayazi ukuthi awuna mali awuna lento awuna business awuna business, you understand? Like you're stupid kanjani.
They're not even planning on flying out in China. You don't know about the smart city Lanseria. There is a smart city that has been built in Lanseria. That smart city ngendlela enakhona. It seems as though yabona yonke into esibukele ema-movie. It seems to be coming to pass. Ngendlela yokuthini, the elite are going to protect themselves. Thina sisale sidlana ngaphandle. Ngiyangithola.
I remember with a movie called Demolition Man.
Young Todd.
Yeah, no.
There's a research here that's going on. Kuthiwa sibaningi on earth and the resources are few. There will come a time la kungabi nokudla khona. And so the plan ukuthi sife vele. So they don't really care ukuthi akazikhona afford igesi, young Todd. And then they're gonna take the cream of the crop. So when I Puma,
God sing it.
sorry man. Post.
Yeah.
Sorry say. But someone like Mutsipe is useful. They need him. He's delivered a few things for them. So he'll get into the smart city. Oh, you know, job. Yeah, man. But he may just get into the smart city and become a slave. Because it's all about race at the end of the day. You cannot be privileged and black.
Yeah, because you buy few, we are all black in
We've come from the Rothschild.
Yeah.
Yes. So things keep on repeating themselves. History repeats itself. So Umtsipe may think he's still boy manje, se platinum. But once sekuphele konke seba ku smart city, it may happen ukuthi uyoba i-current boy. And time.
Just imagine after.
So don't even think bayobaleka. They've built their own sanctuary la.
Mara okay sharp. Mama builda kanjalo so usho ukuthi thina mase kunyiwa kahle angeke singene. We destroy and
Well, it's
but lapho service I think service for you to report lapho singisa.
Mara abafethu bazabadakwe nyawo.
I hear you, but we are going to kuyenzakalani vele. Like black men are being destroyed first and foremost. I don't want to sound homophobic here, but there's one thing in notice. There is no other race that is being feminized more than black men. I'm told. You find black men in boots, black men in lipstick, black men in white guys, gay guys. It's just I'm a parade here and
Yeah.
but see na lento LGBTQI siyenze yabo yethu.
That's actually true.
Actually,
Ubani celebrity eli-white eli-gay.
We do have
Yeah, like sengiyasho umuntu ongathi mongathi white gay manje athi. Uyabona?
who's that guy lo obayenzela impahla and all that. It took a few.
yeah, good tell.
Mara bengamcabangi.
But what I'm saying is it's not as prevalent with them and they don't publicize it as much. But Tina, I watched it with my own son. Well, I was so easy what on TV when they play, they go paint their nails and so on. Then I found my son and I said,
Yeah, cute sex.
Yeah.
but I'm a chappies, yabo.
Oh,
Pasting nails on his fingers. Like for him, he's young, obviously. I have to understand.
I'm curious.
I believe I'm not homophobic, so I didn't freak out, man.
Real.
But what I noticed is that this thing
Anti-consumer.
pressing on him, ukuthi isharp. Yangithola, akenza ayikho sharp.
Yeah. Oh.
Zangithi ayikho sharp. So for him, it's normalizing this thing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's taking away from strong black men. You are not allowed to be a strong black man anymore. Once ukuthi, ngicela ususe lo sisibhuti, okay, awufuni ukusebenzisa igama laka sisibhuti igama lakudala yabo. Ngicela ususe lo ukuthi lapha kwami. Same bafowethu. Immediately bathi use-closet.
Yeah,
You have a right to say kwami jita. I understand.
yeah,
Once bathi soka phambi kwami, now we
Shoots now part of the Rainbow Nation.
understand. Cancel culture mafia. They've cancelled so many companies. Immediately when a company doesn't serve their purpose or their needs, they come together. In my way, bayenza kanjalo, bayitshela ukuthi in my way support abafazi kuphela. Hey, I can't say in my way. Why? Understand? They become something of a mafia.
Okay, so ngicabanga nge-speech kaMalema ke. Nizwile. So ngithatha ku-debate.
So that you know, to be honest, guys, let me be honest. Umalema, okay, ngingaqala ukumthanda, saqala ukungena ku-EFF, yabula EFF nani ubona ukuthi that. But along the way wachinja wana ezinye izinto. But now since he came back, dog, after the speech list,
Yeah.
I think that's the real S.O.N.A, dog, for me. That's the real S.O.N.A.
But the thing is, I now look at politics. I'm I'm a staunch comrade.
Yeah, I know.
Ne? Coming from the
Yeah.
from South.
I still remember them, like
I am still a member,
a paying member. Oh,
but not an active one.
okay.
Because of all these stupid
What's happening?
politics that
Yeah.
happen in branches, that happen in region, and so on. So, mina politics better from a third eye.
Okay.
Like I no longer look at it as cut and dried. So when I take, for instance, Umalima, I want to make you understand how the EFF and why the EFF was formed. You had two superpowers. You either had
As well as my club.
ANC or DA.
Yeah.
Now, because white people use this mechanism of divide and conquer, they realize good omunye makana 50%, nomunye na 50%. Either one can win. But how's about we divide and conquer and put in a kingmaker? So manje, omunye uzoba na 40, omunye abe na 40, le 20 le, yiyo le kumele bayilwele. You understand?
Yeah, ne?
And so this is the reason for EFF. There was no reason for EFF. The reason being, EFF manifesto yabo ifana ne-Youth League. Like for like, maungathathi i-manifesto ye-EFF uyibekela,
Yeah.
uthathe Youth League.
But wouldn't you say it's because Julius Melema?
Coming from there, yes.
Yeah, that's why.
And he understands radical economic transformation, yes. But does he represent it now?
Yeah, ne?
Because the money to form this thing,
Hey, we are winning.
we are
Yeah, you're better.
taking money from me able to do.
I mean, I was so talking with like
Is that important ukuthi buyaphi? Or is it important ukuthi le mali yoyenzani?
Now here's where I'm coming. My guy, for me personally, I feel as much as his heart and his mind and his mentality is in the right place, ne? He's no longer radical to the end. I'm told. You can use him as a tool to shout at white people, to do 1, 2, 3, to fight this and fight that. But at the end of the day, mawuthi Malima, namhlanje mchana, namhlanje siyabangena kabampela. Be excuses. I, for me, believe is a flip-flop. It's just
yeah, yena vele. Into engicasula ngayileyo. Hunting issue, excuse me.
Yeah.
The hunting issue, I'm not saying good, probably he's my favorite or something.
Yeah.
But whatever that he said, you understand?
Ngikhuluma amaqiniso.
Yeah, khuluma amaqiniso though. Yeah,
Niyaphisana. Phakathi kodwa
let's get off him.
no, there's the guy, you know, who's still there.
The problem yamaqiniso in this day and age is to pacify people. Like mabanibona ngathi seniyaqala niyahlanya. They'll send someone who looks like you. Ukuzonehlisa umoya.
Hey, when uyawazi ama-politics.
Ngiyamtshaya. Like
Two gosh.
comparison. Yabona if sikhuluma like someone njengo-Chrisan.
Yeah.
Loya muntu loya makathi namhlanje sithatha umhlaba. White people knew.
Yeah, what the vele.
Yala. Kanyiwa namhlanje. uJulius makathi namhlanje sithatha umhlaba. Babethu stadium yana.
Kanhlana kusathina mfameli loyo.
EMPD akasabonakali yena. Namakhansela akusabanjwa amafoni, you understand? So I'm a revolutionary affected.
Yeah.
Let me say that. So even if the EFF poses as a revolutionary, I don't believe it can follow through. It's just to calm us down, Masquati. The whole theatrics, Makanipi, just Uva's phone. Nini nuzuma bekumele hawe. Manje sekura Ramaphosa must phone.
Hi.
Amaphepha.
Yeah, but on this one, I support. So, hey, in terms of Ramaphosa and Fita, hey.
No, no, ever vele in
But
So when uthini no uJulius awumbelieve.
asibone
I'm saying he
Asifuna ukuzwa yena njengoba khuluma
speaks the right language.
yeah.
However, I don't believe it's gonna follow through on most of the things that he speaks about.
Okay, Tumza, wena le speech uthi sikuthintile.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's dog because of it's what I always wanted to hear. Umuntu also duze kwabo labantu laba mfethu. Telling them, "Guti guys, you are destroying lapha ngaphandle." Okay, if maybe it's a game or is a puppet or some or porn or something. Okay, fine. But whatever that he said, it needed to be said. because lamakhehla ayikho into ayenzayo. Ayikho into ayenzayo nayabona mfethu.
So what about what needs to be done? Not said. For example, did now my elections are
The thing ukuthi yazi singawiza ama-selection ayezwakala time. So long as we were never taught how to vote right. Understand? Azange sasikuliwa kahle ngendaba zokuthi kahle kahle when you vote what transpire after that kumele kwenzekaleni like bakuteach about so that ngozobona ukuthi umuntu kwenzela amanyala you know what to do after that. But now asazi ukuthi enzeni. Uyayizwa lento le. Okay sharp so keep it in C. Now i-coalition government yakhona manje zakanani bayatshintsha ama-position bayatshintsha nomunye uresign-ile Tswana. You understand? Akuhlangani mfethu.
Yo, as a bomber. The thing is, asikho conscious.
Yeah.
As abantu abamnyama. Here's our number one problem. Number one, you go vote, you tick. Then you sit back for 5 years. Usono
kumele kuze bayenza yeah. Kumele ulinde 5 years.
You just throw a paper in the card box. I understand. We are not conscious ngendlela yokuthini. We don't change our surroundings immediately. For me, the reason why I joined the branch was from a branch level. I needed to understand what the ANC is and what it is doing. So you find ukuthi umuntu uyahamba uyovotela ANC. Mara masekakwatile uthina abantu be-ANC. Understand? That tells you ukuthi loyo muntu is definitely not conscious because from the ground up, if the guy understand the movement, then they also understand ukuthi i-ANC imoto.
Yeah.
Abantu abaphakathi abayimoshayo or abayilungisayo abo-driver. And abo-driver bayohlale bashintsha. But imoto will stay the same. You understand? So you need to find out what the ANC
Ngiyathanda kwenza example wemoto kokode kakhulu ni.
But it's
But it makes sense.
see imela abantu like the party.
Mike.
Just those 3 colors, whatever. It's a party for black liberation. But once you have people that you put inside it, about drive, konozo ishayisa, konozo drive kahle. I understand. So we must get out abantu abadriver masip.
So with you saying that kahle mina ngikuzwa uthi wena uthi 2024 asivoteleni ANC net sibe ne different people running it.
The problem is this thing lies in the youth. But the youth is not conscious.
Yeah, and the youth is not.
It lies in the youth. ANC namaphila ne Youth League, Women's League, Veterans League, and then the ANC. Then the Youth League has something called the PYA, which is the youth structures. Abokosas,
in the PASMA or in
Communist League, YCL, or all those. Those are meant to keep nabokoko nabomkhulu. From branch, kona ama branch asabuswa abomkhulu abana 50. This is where it starts. Because in order to make the ANC change, you need to change the gatekeepers. And you fight it from the branch level. So, melu kipe lo mkhulu na 60, ongafuna ukuphuma. Khona ukuthi kuzongena a 30-year-old that can lead.
Sleepy little 30-year-old man. Would you say now?
Now we go back to where I said the youth is not conscientized. The voter is not conscientized.
We don't even know who's the president of the Youth League.
I want to know what's got you, K-Sharps.
There is no president. The youth is not going to conference. The ANC, by the time you go conference, let's buya kuyo. Bekumele ngabe youth league seyile. Khona ukuthi makuyohlalwa lapha. If they find anything wrong as the youth, baphakamisisana. Kuye i-task team, labantu abaqashiwe ukuthi bazoyihlanganisa i-youth league. Akuyanga i-youth league say-elective. So they couldn't say anything. They could just support. Yeah, maybe left.
So that's Asna Youth League, man.
Asna Youth League, we don't have youth formation. We don't even have a civic organization representing.
Mara yabona ukuthi ngiyamushangele man.
blind ama-gatekeepers and ama-gatekeepers amaningi abantu abadala.
And they're very like what they're
They don't want to let go of power. Imagine ugwele manje inwele zi-grey kumele ayohlala nabantwana phansi usafuna ukuba
fight kuma leaders with dog. Even around communities dog. There's about it said the cool she runs a church that I want to call something in a post up on Facebook and said no that's no longer utilized. Imagine if Masman Tate you said with some center of hours. Season my equipment this now so we found and send some data. And I said, you know go Nina and temporary. Like okay, couples want to share this key, we share over. You play I can't take it the said the son. So no still chat tina, still lungise, and then we send the panzi. Who couldn't need to go into the one call chat the crowd. Cantina was my cool chatting is on.
There's a writer that said, a nation that does not value its youth does not deserve its future.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what's happening with South Africa.
Yeah, true.
I understand. Example oyibekayo yiyo vele ngithole. Number one, immediately when we saw ukuthi kune issue yabonyawupe emalokishini wonke throughout South Africa, a state of disaster should have been declared because these are our future leaders. Njengoba sibiza Mbidla bekumele kuba udoctor ozokulapha yenana 35, but he's somewhere manje shooting up, and somehow government and communities are not concerned.
Yeah, but I feel like you to figure to that point, if you don't saying Biafran among people about in Shalanda. Now, without having a corner look Puma night, they should get you of it.
Almost in every family, really, you are affected by someone who is drug addict. As much as the HIV affected us at some point, you wanna say sukile as an emehlweni sesihleli nendaba yama-drugs manje.
So supposed now ama-drugs really let's deliver it.
Matala, you need certain chemicals to do these things. And to bring these certain chemicals in, you need a pharmaceutical license. And the companies that have pharmaceutical licenses are big companies. So, ake utshele nguSipho uthengise khoneni ukuthi uSipho uyoshaya cocaine. uSipho uyilande somewhere. Yena ufundiswe nje ukuthi mhlambe ayikhathe or ayipheke ngendlela so. Ukuthi kube ibrand yakhe or ishayela abantu ababathengisela. But amabhakede wale powder isese raw.
Ale
is
well. Yeah, you know very.
young ton. So that's the issue that we're facing. Where youth yakubulawa nje kahle.
Yeah, that's nothing video as much as we the ones that are hate. We're no longer like lending a hand, you understand? Extending a hand with people feet. As we said in one. Understand? It's nothing no good no more about jail. I was of jail good no good.
So what's the solution?
I feel good. Let's not give up while you have a chance to in a space where you find you turn around the way. Do not into show them what is happening right now, and there must be something there must be something done in order to be. You understand? Let's change our topics as well now. Everyone spaces because the most
Influence and let's do learn.
understand. But that's talking about the what is ngahlanganisa kanjani ukuthi sokhona ukuba nemali.
Nabantu abayenzile imali ababuyi ukuzosishare.
Yeah, I understand. Bahambile mabuya sengazokuchazela, understand ukuthatha makakuthengile ibhodlela nje phela ukuba ngiwashela imoto nami akakadvise ukadvise ukuthi ayintwana mina ngenze kanje into engakusiza ngayo ukuthi awukushiya lapho ne-30 yakho mfethu ukuthi kuwamashi.
Mina lento engizoyisho is very radical.
Okay.
Why it's radical is because you need to fight fire with fire. I hear Utumelo, just for your immediate environment, yes, you should and you can do that. But this is a nationwide problem. Emthatha manje khona abafana ababhemayo somewhere khoneni. La eTsakani eThema wherever, you understand? So this thing needs to be clamped down like the way lockdown was clamped down. And the punishment for drugs
Should be severe.
harsh. From the time bakuthatha bakubopha, kumele wazi ukuthi my life is over. In Singapore, they had this thing where how they curbed the corruption.
Yeah.
Ne? Wangena a president, and immediately as a minister, if you do something wrong, you go on vacation, if the tax, mawubuya, uyaboshwa. And if you boshwa, uyongena box back with normal people, simple, fast, waqeda, like corruption, within a few months, evaporate.
Yababona ukuthi
So,
ama-repercussions wakhona.
yabona ama-drugs, bese baku-process fast, bakubopha namhlanje uvele court
Fabe nama-investigation.
utholiwe ubanjiwe akunakubhadala and manje lento le kumele ishintshe izandla masinyane nawe ungakaceli ukuthi man prosecutors angikunike 10,000
But ngeke sekwenzakala ngakhona how they protected mfethu.
So usho ukuthi wena i-solution ukuthi umthetho legally
the legal system needs a complete overall Joe, like
Ne.
i-serious lento le yabo thina sizoyithatha la sithi hayi it's just to keep amajita kuma-drugs, but mina ngiviewa ngendlela yokuthi an entire youth generation is being wiped out. It's genocide. Like ifana nokuphuzisa abantu amanzi angcolile ukuthi bahave. You understand? Into eyenzakalayo. And so mawutholakele unesandla lapho, you need to die the same fate. Mhlawumbe even kumele kube ne-squad or ne-unit ekumele nama-drugs ikudlise wona u-overdose.
Yeah.
Uyangithola? Sheshe kusebenzeke, kube clean, kuphutheke.
No nyanizwa. We sesisele ngesikhathi esincane. Ngiyabona lamadoda asebabheka isikhathi.
Oh yeah.
In closing guys nje bengathanda ukuthini kulabantu aba-addicted kulama-drugs, like maybe motivation yani emajiteni.
Ayi mina for me mfethu ngiyangazi ukuthi uzothini kazi. Yazi le mina futhi yabona ngiba emotional especially mangibona. So I don't know ukuthi ngizoba advise kanjani. Anyway, angeke baze basizwe nokusizo masiba advise or state.
Ababukela ama-podcast.
Fika nje sengisimukolo to. Understand like sekunalento yokuthi like if ngizokhuluma nga-such issues on social media to I can't reach the real target market.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay, fine, ngasho ukuthi probably ngisindisa oyi-one but I mean abantu abadingakala yilaba already sebada. Mina bengithi mina as at least government yangathola a huge land dog, and then kube nokuthi mfethu wonke amaphoyisa they collect each and every boy who smoke drugs bambikisile. Understand? Bayotrainwa le bahlangane babonke babukise kwamasotsha dog. I mean now understand will create something that will ngathini ezoba empower ukuthi phakathi nalapho uyangana aphuma udoctor uphuma what but kube ukuthi kusecampini yamasoja or army or something. Understand? Those are the ones who can come up with the solution ukuthi lento la sayifunela ukushini kube yibo abadija ngayo.
Yeah, no. Yazini, I had another solution. Mara the solution that Tumelo is brilliant.
Brilliant.
Why it is brilliant? It's a double-edged sword. Ikavin dezi two. One, I'm a victim of drugs. Out of a drug situation, we were further into a discipline situation. And Masebabuya about discipline. Then they arrest the same people who
Think.
that same situation.
But are you aware ukuthi most yamasoja now they use drugs?
No, angisho phela let's not
To overcome trauma and every whatsoever.
no phela this
Story for another day. But yeah, bese ngisho nje vele angazi nina amasolution yabo.
For PTSD and
Yeah.
sometimes it's even controlled within them.
Yayibona-ke. So still ngathi balekisa labo bamikisa le so ukuthi wena bafundisa idiscipline ukuthi bakhona ukuyicontrola and bayithole control bangayitholi ngendlela abayidla ngayo.
And adding on to the solution that you made, we missed this thing when China did it. In China, this call for 1 year, you go and train.
Yeah.
to be a
I
solution.
think America.
Exactly. Now, Tina, this thing will greatly help because it gap year iyalimaza emfundweni.
Yeah, blind.
Ungangena entweni ezi-wrong and you find ukuthi ama-matriculant amaningi mawuceda ukuqeda isikole, they cannot afford to go to varsity. But once uphuma esikolweni and you go into a environment of discipline, immediately on your second year, Leo discipline will instill in you to keep focus.
Thank you.
And so on. So that is another solution, I believe, because Kona generation is a hambile, but Kona generation is a S.O.N.A that we can still fix.
Yeah.
Okay. With that said, guys, Mzwila, my solution, my chance. Guys, thank you for coming. Ngiyabonga, please, especially uNtokozo. Obviously, amazi une-knowledge. Yeah, but guys, Nzwile nani nimamelile. So if you liked our content, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Nenze konke kumele nikwenze ukuze nathi nisithuthukise. Ngiyabona mara isupport esesiyitholile sinqingisile so far. Sesifike la sifike khona, but ningakhathali. Niqhubeke nenze kanjalo. Please tune in to the next one. Sesizowadropa every Tuesday ama episode. Angeke miste ne Tuesday A1. Consistency is key. Space kwabo manje sisabayeli. Niyazi nani angeke bayivale yonke iminyaka. Sharp.
When the howlers are howling, God keeps on blessing us. Take. We're proper. We're fine. Cruising nicely. Growing.